There is a very specific silence that falls over a stadium right before a knockout match begins. 80,000 people, shoulder to shoulder, collectively holding their breath. In a round of 32 clash without a second leg, the math is entirely unforgiving. 90 minutes, one bad touch, one missed rotation, and a team is permanently eliminated. But this particular matchup strips the game down to its rawest form. We are looking at a collision of two completely incompatible footballing philosophies, the architects of absolute chaos against the exact masters of control. Portugal operates as the attacking force. They build their entire system around speed, unpredictability, and overwhelming the opposition. They want the game to run at maximum velocity. Croatia takes the exact opposite approach. They are built for extreme composure. Under the highest levels of tournament pressure, they systematically refuse to panic, preferring to dictate the pace of the ball. When an irresistible attacking engine strikes an immovable defensive block, the tension mounts until one of those structures shatters completely. From the opening whistle, Portugal's primary objective is to seize the ball and immediately spike the heart rate of the match. They press high and fast, forcing the action deep into the opponent's half. This animation shows their attacking engine. Executing rapid, overlapping passing lanes, red attackers force blue defensive shapes out of their zones. Keeping wingers on extreme edges stretches the defensive line horizontally, naturally creating wide, fatal gaps directly in the center. The moment one of those central pockets of space opens, Portugal is trained to abandon the horizontal passing and strike vertically toward the goal. Defending against this requires absolute concentration. Constantly shifting side to side to track a surging ball drains the legs, while the continuous threat of a through pass wears down a defender's mental focus. By front-loading their energy, Portugal aims to break the opponent's morale before halftime. They force the defending team into a simple choice: adapt immediately or face a heavy defeat. Rather than trying to match that frenetic speed, Croatia absorbs the attacking pressure by strictly maintaining their defensive shape. Deploying a compact midfield grid, the formation collapses when an attacker receives the ball, trapping the carrier and suffocating passing lanes. Upon regaining possession, they refuse quick counters, purposefully recycling the ball backwards and laterally to drain kinetic energy. This is a calculated psychological tactic. For an attacking team and its supporters, watching the opposing midfield slowly pass the ball breeds severe impatience. Croatia doesn't force scoring opportunities. They wait quietly in their rigid structure, trusting that frustrated attackers will eventually abandon their positions and overcommit forward. By neutralizing the chaos, they turn the ticking clock into their primary weapon, steadily pushing the opposition toward a single, desperate error. Deep into the second half, physical exhaustion peaks. The legs are heavy, the tactical deadlock holds rigid, and the pressure becomes completely unsustainable. Eventually, the structure breaks. A midfielder takes one extra step forward to press the ball, a defender loses his mark for a fraction of a second, and a critical pocket of space violently tears open. In elite competition, that misstep is immediately punished. A perfectly weighted pass slices through the broken line, finding the attacker in stride. 80,000 fans erupt simultaneously as the ball hits the back of the net, snapping 90 minutes of suffocating tension in a single second. The outcome is decided by which system holds its nerve longer. The team that successfully imposes their rhythm, blistering chaos or ice-cold control, creates the opening. When physical skill levels are nearly identical, the pitch becomes a test of psychological resilience. The team advancing to the next round is simply the one that refuses to break first. Which philosophy do you trust in a knockout tournament? Are you backing the relentless attack to break down the wall, or the disciplined defense to weather the storm? Drop your strategy in the comments below.